get on a Google Meet together, record that Google meeting, and then have your virtual assistant really build out those SOPs. Step 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey guys, happy Thursday. Out on a walk here in Colorado, and as you can probably see, it's a little bit chilly today. Yeah, I'm out here walking, listening to podcasts, and I was actually thinking about that it would be a great time for me to just do a quick video and explaining the first virtual assistant that you should be adding to your team and the impact that it had for me and how crucial that was. And really, when you think about that first virtual assistant, it's important not to overthink it. That's something that I really want to stress when it comes to this type of work setup is you're not going to be completely ready. No one's going to ever be completely ready, which is totally fine. You're not wasting your time building SOPs by yourself. You're not wasting your time thinking about every minute little thing that you need that virtual assistant to help and handle for you. Why not get your virtual assistant right away and build this with them? That's something I really stress to my clients, and something I really want to stress for you as well is you're never going to be ready. And having someone to build these SOPs with and really working with and structuring what their day would look like and what you want to do and work project by project and begin handing this over, it's extremely beneficial because one, you are still structuring your business, and number two, you're actually doing this with them and they can add their expertise and their input as well. And then the third main benefit of doing it this way is you don't need to do it again, right? You don't need to train them now. Because if you were doing it, having everything ready before they even come to join, get on a Google Meet together, record that Google meeting, and then have your virtual assistant really build out those SOPs. Step 1, 2, 3, 4, as detailed as possible until you get to the result that you're really looking for. That's what I did when I hired my first virtual assistant. And that kind of leads me into the main idea around this video is who should your first virtual assistant be? And the most important, the general theme of this is the first virtual assistant you bring onto your team, that needs to be someone who's taking things off your plate. The reason why that is so important is because you as a business owner right now, you're bogged down in everything, in finances, in planning, in sales, in client relationships, in closing, in marketing, in accounting even. You're doing so much. You're doing too much because that is not the best use of your time. We need to get that off of your plate so you can finally get that time back. That is our ultimate and our first goal when it comes to virtual assistant. A little brain exercise that I want you to do is do a time study, and I can link it down below to help you think about what you can be offloading, but really take the next week to see where is your time going? Where is your time well spent? What do you need to keep on your plate? But then more importantly, where is your time poorly spent? Where should you not be spending your time? Because it's simply one, work that you don't like to do, but then two, it's also work that you shouldn't be doing because it's not the best use and highest ROI. So sit down or click the link in the description below and grab that time study exercise and be sure to do that. When you are bringing on your first virtual assistant, it's really important to remember this is not a time for you to start something brand new. That can come later. We can get you a marketing associate, for example, to help you build amazing new funnels. But when it comes to your first virtual assistant, you should not be thinking about what new target market can I open up to, and I really want to get super into social media marketing when you have never done social media marketing before. That is not the right approach to take when we're talking about your first virtual assistant. You need to hand over things that you are doing yourself and that you are a little bit, or that you are an expert in, not something that you're not an expert in, because now you're going to have questions. And if that is what you're handing over as a project to your virtual assistant, you're going to be answering a lot more questions and wasting and using a lot more of your time than the time you're actually going to be getting back. So that is super, super important to think about. Is your first virtual assistant should become essentially a carbon copy of you, taking over all of those low value $10 tasks, which you should not be doing, and taking over those tasks that you just simply do not enjoy doing. Keep that in mind when you're thinking about the world of virtual assistants. As I say in all of our videos, feel free to book a strategy session call with me down below there. I would love to kind of guide you through this and simply talk through this together, and you can really start uncovering and start seeing where exactly a virtual assistant can fit into your business and where it makes sense and where it doesn't make sense for the time being. I'll be super honest with you, right? I've done this and I helped a lot of clients have success with virtual assistants as well. Grab that time study, book that strategy session if you feel like it, and if you're in that position where you're getting closer to really consider bringing on a virtual assistant to your team. And as always, hit the like, hit the subscribe button down below. It helps me out a lot, and I would love to talk to you soon. So see ya.